Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is CeeChronicles and I post fragrance related content on this platform. So please consider subscribing if you are not subscribed. Help this channel grow, guys. Also remember to turn on post notifications so that you're notified anytime I upload a video. Also hit the like and share button so that the video is recommended to more people. Today I am going to show you some clones of the Xerjoff house. I did get a request. A subby of mine said, could you do the house of Xerjoff and the clones that you have in your collection? Now here I am holding Bella Dolce Red Delice from the House of Fragrance World, but this is not a clone of Xerjoff. I just put it here so that I remind myself. The actual clone is also Bella Dolce, but a blue one. It just says Bella Dolce and it's blue in color, exactly like this bottle. That one is going to be a clone of Xerjoff Coro. If you love Xerjoff Coro, a fragrance that Xerjoff did in collaboration with Selfridges. I think it says Xerjoff Coro Selfridges exclusive. Then you are gonna like that Bella Dolce. The DNA in itself is a sweet, fruity, floral. It's actually a very fruity fragrance there, and it has the amber, vanilla, jasmine, some sandalwood, and musk. One of the nice to the nose Xerjoffs on the market, because Xerjoff I find is a house that does experiment where some fragrances of theirs are a hit and some are a miss. So I'm gonna put this one away so that we get on, with the business of the day, the actual clones that I physically have. The second one is going to be Portrait from the House of Arabiat, and this is going to be the one with the white sticker. I think the other one is a blue top, the other one is a black top, and can't remember what the other top is. This one is an Alexandria III clone. If you're looking for that, you can purchase this. A vanilla ambery style of a fragrance with a musk there. Has an aromatic lavender, and then it has the woods. But do take note that despite it having the woods, it also has a double dose of oud. So you may want to test this. This is not a safe blind buy, although it does have those notes that you may like the rose spices and all. If you're looking for an Alex III clone, then Portrait by Arabiat is going to do it for you. Another one that I have sung about and you guys are clued up on, but I'm going to talk about it nonetheless because we're talking about the Xerjoffs, is Perfume from the House of Paris Corner, a clone of Italica. This one nails that Italica DNA, but I have to caution you again that this is a very sticky, foodie style of a fragrance with a prominent vanilla, a prominent milky tone there in a toffee. Does not vibe like Xerjoff vanilla toffee for those who may perhaps think because it has toffee is going to vibe like that. Has toffee, a sticky caramel, very yummy sweet, toothache sweet in fact, and a creamy sandalwood, but is also able to incorporate a zesty tangerine with it somehow, which is a little bit strange, but it works. So if you're looking for an Italica clone, definitely purchase this. It's not going to let you down. It's from the House of Paris Corner and it's Perfume. Okay, and then we have another one again from Fragrance World. This was Casamarando Ideale Women, inspired by Casamarati Bouquet Ideale. A sweet, spicy floral with a heavyweight use of cinnamon and nutmeg. Those two are quite heightened in this, so it's going to give you a rich, concentrated type of a fragrance, a spicy type of a fragrance. It has oud. The oud is not stinky, but it has the oud and has a caramelized tonka adding to that richness. It also has the cedar for woods there and the sandalwood. So it is a woody, spicy floral. This is it is pretty safe, to me, because I am accustomed to a lot of fragrances, but I'm not drawn to it that much because I don't know, I'm just not drawn to it that much. I mean, honestly, I don't think I can justify why I don't use it that much, but I've had it in my collection for over a year. This Vaux Spices is another clone that has a concentration that kind of feels like this to me, and because of that I don't use it that much, but it's a heavyweight spicy scent with an aromatic basil and allspice. So it's very basil, allspice, spices and other spices, and then it has the woods. This one draws inspiration from that ivory roots. So if you're looking for a fragrance that's going to smell like ivory roots at an affordable price, then maybe you ought to try Vaux spices from the house of Paris Corner, an aromatic scent with an earthy patchouli. This can also be a little bit cloying, so it's going to be dependent on how long yours has set. I did spray this one a little bit, and it has kind of like taken over the space, right? It is a little bit busy here. Woody, spicy, aromatic, patchouli that is dusty and earthy, that sort of thing. So that is what to expect from this, but it is inspired by that ivory root. And then Latafa gave us this, another one that I struggle with, which is why I did say Xerjoffs can be a little bit tricky. This is not a Xerjoff, obviously, but we're talking about the Xerjoff clones. This is Xerjoff inspired by La Capitale. This is a fruity, leathery scent. Now, when I say fruity, it's easy for people to run with it because the fruits that are in here are the peach, the strawberry, and I think mixed fruit. But what happens with this fragrance is it becomes so leathery because the leather is unapologetic, and that leather works with a labdanum, which is also adding leather to leather. Labdanum can give off a leathery weight to a fragrance, and then you add the amber, which is also not in small doses, as well as the benzoin. So it becomes a leathery scent, a waxy scent to an extent. The strawberry and the peach are somewhat buried there, failing to come to the surface in their usual way. It has caramel and vanilla as well, but those two are also not blended, in your usual way. I mean, the caramel and the vanilla. So I wouldn't say buy this one if you're looking for a yummy caramel, that sort of thing, because the caramel is going to be there, but it's blended in it's kind of like buried in that animalic balsamic feel of the DNA in itself. It's Xerjoff drawing inspiration from Xerjoff La Capitale. I also have this decant of Genou Noir. I'm just going to show you because of some of you that may want a clone to Dama Bianca. Okay, this Genou Noir is of the house of Al Haramain, and it is one of the very good clones to that Dama Bianca on the market. And Dama Bianca in itself is a sweet fragrance. It's gourmandish. It has a lavender, but the lavender is not doing too much. It's mostly an aniseed sweetness that you're going to get from this fragrance because of the use of licorice. Okay, so this becomes a beautiful blend of blood orange, licorice, lemon, a sweet accord. It also has the cinnamon for spices there, and the DNA in itself overally is gourmand toned. So if you're looking for a fragrance that's going to vibe a lot like Dama Bianca, then you can go for Genou Noir. There is this fragrance that I will always talk about, guys. I think this is a twist from the house of Hadlash. It's Empire Victor. This one yo-yos between Dama Bianca, Lira, Dama Bianca, Lira, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to put it here, but I'm not going to explain much except to say it's a yummy lemony gourmand with a vanilla and a creamy weight to it. If you like Dama Bianca, if you like Lira, you're going to love this, but it kind of feels like a twist, okay, like a fusion of those two. So it probably is a standalone, but I just thought to recommend it to you guys nonetheless. And then I have a clone for Erba Pura Gold. Okay, there is Erba Pura and then there's Erba Pura Gold. If you've been looking at the Orientica bottles and you're wondering why there is Royal Ember exclusive, this one, and why there is Royal Ember, just this one. This one is an Erba Pura, the original Erba Pura clone, a fruity style of a fragrance that has a masculine tone to it. It's a very fruity fragrance, sweet, but has a masculine tone to it. This one shares that melon, and that is where the twist happens there, where it kind of moves from being just Erba Pura to Erba Pura Gold. It has the melon, the citruses there, and a metallic pineapple. This particular one doesn't list pineapple, but I do get something that is metallic in the fragrance. Woods, Ember and musk is what to expect in this as well. So this one pulls closer to that Erba Pura Gold. When it comes to the Erba Puras, guys, okay, I'm going to give you this as a recommendation, which is the Royal Ember. This is, to my nose, 1-on-1. This and the other ones I'm going to show you is going to be dependent on your pocket, brand, which house you prefer, because there have been a lot of Erba Pura clones that we have been given. Xerjoff Oud Amar is another Erba Pura clone. So If you like the Swiss Arabians, if you like the quality of the Swiss Arabians, you can as well purchase the Xerjoff Eau de Mar. And as I say, the Erba Pura DNA is a mix of a lot of mixed fruit, citruses, amber, and musk, but has a masculine tone to it. I personally prefer the Xerjoff Eau de Mar, although I am tired of the Erba Pura twist. Another one is this one, and in its defense, this Anabied, I'm going to just give it its flowers because it was one of the first Erba Pura clones on the market. So if you love the House of Latafa, you can purchase this one. This one has more of a masculine accord to it. So if you're a woman, I would recommend, these ones. I'm going to show you, I think I've got one that I've forgotten here. I'm going to show you an Albatania one as the last one. And then you can make your choice. This to me is smooth and refined and, embery and nice and stuff. That is what I get from this one and the Orientica, but the price might not be pricing. So it's entirely up to you. And then this one is a clone, but it has that cologne masculine weight that fuses with the fruits, making it a little bit weird to some noses and pulling masculine there to some people. And we have another option here, Rawi Noble by the House of Alwatania, another Erba Pura clone. So when it comes to the Erba Pura clones, you will get one from Fragrance World as well. There's so many on the market. That's why I said I am a little bit tired of those clones. But the DNA in itself is a nice fruity fragrance that's easy to carry if you like that style of a fragrance. So these are the Xerjoff clones in my collection. I do hope you find this video helpful. Do turn on post notifications, guys, so that you're notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this one. Thank you so much for joining me today. And remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.